So yeah, hi guys. My name is Rafe. I am a boxing trainer in Cambodia. I have two businesses here, which I started a few years ago. One is an events-based business. I organize amateur fight events in Cambodia, and the second one is the British Boxing School. So I teach boxing group classes and private classes. Um, I've been over here in Southeast Asia for like over 5 years now. And how it started was I basically was miserable in the UK. Yeah, I'm from England. And I lived in Stoke-on-Trent, like in the West Midlands of the country, not too far from Manchester. And I was a painter and decorator. And I just wasn't enjoying life. I was just miserable. Looking back now, I realised sort of how miserable I was. But I knew I wasn't happy at the time, and that wasn't what I wanted out of life. The thing I was most scared about in life was actually getting stuck and tied down in a lifestyle that I didn't want. So yeah, I was a painter decorator, which was not my dream. It was what my father did, and I followed suit. And yeah, I was worried that I was going to meet someone, have a baby, and then I was just going to be a painter and decorator for the rest of my life. Which, if that's what you want to do, is absolutely no problem with that. But that is not what I wanted, and I definitely was not happy in Stoke-on-Trent in England. It was just always cold, dark, and wet, and I could never understand why people want to live in a country where the weather's always shit. Um, so I saved up and went on a holiday to Thailand. As soon as I got off the plane in Thailand, just the weather alone, I was just in love. It was just hot and humid, and okay, you sweat a lot, and especially us English folk, we're not used to such humidity, so I did have some issues with my skin and adjusting at first, but just felt so much healthier. Like just waking up straight away, you're ready to move because all your joints are warm. But yeah, I had a holiday and I did the usual thing in Thailand, partied and drank too much and travelled around. And I fell in love. But when I got back to England, got back in my home job, painting and decorating, I went into a bit of a depression because I'd experienced this paradise and now I was back to the same crap I was doing before. So long story short, I would be saving up for holidays. Now I quickly realised, like, why am I saving up for a holiday all the time? Why don't I just move to where I want to go and work in paradise? Okay, it's not quite as good as not working in paradise, but at least like when you finish work, you can go to the beach or it's hot and humid. There's things to do and people are happy here. So yeah, I typed into Google what's the easiest job or best job for a Westerner to get in Southeast Asia, and of course, teaching English came up. And I think I know how to speak English. Other people would argue that I don't. So yeah, I came over. I saw online there was a course in Cambodia, TEFL course. How it teaches you basically how to be a teacher and helps you to get a job. So I came to Cambodia after being to Thailand twice, and I saved up about £12,000, I think it was at the time. So I had some money to at least give me chance to, you know, give me leeway. But let's be honest, I just spent that mostly on just partying and just being young and silly. So yeah, I got a job as a teacher, and I really enjoyed it. But coronavirus had different plans, so I lost my job at the school, and at that point I was desperate. I'd ran out of money. I'd lost my job at the school, and I was like, shit, what am I going to do now? I don't want to go back to the UK. I was miserable there. What do I know? What do I know how to do that I can earn a living from? And all I could think about was boxing. That's what I know how to do. I've been boxing since I was 15. I was 24 at the time I lost this job. So I put an advert out on Facebook on one of the expats groups here in Cambodia saying, hey, I'm a boxing trainer. Um, for $8, I'll come to your house and I'll teach you boxing for an hour. And $8 is just ridiculously cheap. But at the time, I was just so desperate. I needed to eat, so I needed something. I went to bed after putting out that advert. I woke up. I went to bed thinking nothing of it. I didn't think. I basically forgot about it. Forgot about the advert. When I woke up in the morning, I had 20 people in my inbox asking me about these boxing classes. So that was where my journey started here in Cambodia. Before I knew it, I had a big client list of people wanting to do boxing, and I drove around the city like a madman teaching boxing. Every few weeks or few months, I would increase my prices by a couple of dollars, and I've been doing that ever since. I ended up opening a gym which had a hostel and a bar. I could talk more about this in another video, but I had that for a few years. I ended up having some issues with partners, and that didn't work out. Started an events business, organising amateur martial arts events. I still have that. That's going amazing. But yeah, I've been focusing mainly on just teaching boxing, group classes, and private work. And now I get around $40 for private, so a nice increase from $8 a class I was doing before. And yeah, I have some brilliant clients, some long-term customers that are now really good friends of mine, and focused on building this brand, the British Boxing School. But now I'm thinking maybe about having a change in the next few months and trying another country. I've been in Cambodia, like say, more than 5 years now. So, but Cambodia, what an amazing country. I've made some great friends here. The locals are so beautiful and kind and happy. And yeah, I've had an amazing time here. I wouldn't take it back for the world. I've learned so much. I've gained great experiences. And I continue to do what I love every day. You know, life isn't always sunshine and rainbows. I have issues as everyone else, health issues, mental issues. But yeah, I really think it's important to make sure you're in the right place. I mean, geographically, literally, make sure that you are in a place which gives you the best opportunity to be happy, because you never know what life's going to do to you or for you. But I know if I'd stayed in the UK, I was not in a good mental state, and I don't think the UK could have given me the happiness what Cambodia's given me. So yeah, this is kind of the first video I've done like this. I've just started a YouTube channel called the British Boxing School, where I'll be releasing instructional videos and training videos and fight videos. But also I just felt like kind of introducing myself. So I'll be making more videos, I think, hopefully. Maybe I'll talk myself out of it, but about Cambodia, about me and my life. So yeah, I'm just a British boy who's boxing coach in Cambodia, trying to make it, trying to grow a brand, the British Boxing School, trying to take that online, lacking a little bit of confidence and know-how, but hopefully I can teach myself and learn off others. So yeah, I'm just going to post this video. If it doesn't get views, I don't really care, but let's see what happens. Peace out.